Hey everyone, this is Laura Campagna, the Wednesday Witch, and here's your tarot forecast for Virgo season. So, Virgo season's a little unusual this year due to Mercury, the ruling planet of Virgo, going retrograde at the same day that the sun enters Virgo. So, Virgo is an earth sign. It is mutable. It's about moving things around, getting all of your ducks in a row and all of the details very correct, because Virgo wants to optimize the use of resources. Virgo is very analytical, it's detail oriented, it's the archetype of the harvest maiden. So in the northern hemisphere, it comes at the end of summer, and it's like, look at all we produced, look at all we created during this peak period of fertility and abundance when the luminaries, when there are home signs. And now the very wise and exalted Mercury comes in and helps us to get ready for the fall when we enter into the lunar time of the year. So there's a big shift at the autumn equinox, and Virgo is an important part of getting us ready for that transition. This year, however, we have Mercury retrograde for almost the entire Virgo season. Mercury went retrograde on September 23rd. The Kizimi peaks around September 6th, and then Mercury will station direct on September 15th and won't exit its shadow until the end of September. So really, we're in a retrograde experience for all of Virgo season. And this is just letting us know that we shouldn't expect to kind of start the school year, like have that big back to school energy with the same amount of precision and sticking the landing and effectiveness and, getting off to a big galloping start that we might have. We're really encouraged to reconsider how we do things during Mercury retrograde, and Mercury will show us what needs to be revised and retooled, and what's come up for review based on what doesn't work during that time. It's like very simple. Notice what isn't going well for you, and that's an area of life that you need to make some adjustments around, which is great. Thanks for helping show us where we can improve. Virgo has a humble energy. It has a very service-oriented disposition. So think about how you can be of service to yourself. And our first card for the tarot reading is the Two of Cups. So we have been in a Venus retrograde since July 22nd. There has been a lot coming up around relationships. I've been hearing from clients. People are really going through it in terms of, do I want to do this? Do I have a desire to be in this partnership? And if so, it's really being reflected, like what needs to change. Venus is stationing direct on September 3rd. So one of the things that we're encouraged to do during Virgo season is really to connect with folks in small ways. And if there's bigger stuff that's coming up for you, just really take that time to have the little sweet moments with people who you do feel like you have a secure attachment and where the relationship is not kind of like in chaos. So get support for yourself through connecting with other people in small but sweet and meaningful ways. And I love this card because the angel is a cat. So that's what, the Venus retrograde, how it's influencing Virgo season. And then where we are now is the Four of Wands, which is that, there's still a lot of energy. We're still in this time of heightened sun and activity, and you're encouraged to try to enjoy yourself as much as possible, because we're heading towards the lunar time of year in the northern hemisphere, and eclipse season will be coming. We'll be having the first of the eclipses on the Libra side of the axis. So, gather your rosebuds while you can, like really make merry, have fun, and enjoy yourself, because this summer has been a lot. It's been fantastic and fabulous, and I've heard from a lot of people that it feels like there has been, with the Venus retrograde cycle, kind of this renewal happening. But it's important to keep enjoying life because that's what so many people have been missing the last few years. Okay, the challenge is the Hermit card. The challenge is literally the Virgo card. The challenge is being a Virgo. Do you guys feel that? My Virgo folks out there. I have Saturn in Virgo. I've been talking a lot about it this Virgo season. So I have a lot of strong Virgo energy as the ruler of my sun. And, you know, there is this way in which Virgo, the Hermit really seeks to be in the world, but not of the world. It seeks to withdraw its senses, withdraw from society, go internal to connect really deeply with divinity. And so the Hermit is absolutely still of service. It plays a crucial role in reflecting back to people as more of an objective outsider, being that trusted advisor, being that person who kind of sees all the little details and like has the strategy and can offer the template for how the resources are best managed and utilized. So your challenge is to withdraw as much as you need to so that you can connect with spirit and your lamp and your light can grow during this Mercury retrograde period when Mercury is, you know, traversing the underworld. So there is a really an opportunity to go quite deep, actually. The final outcome is the Queen of Pentacles. So we've been having these Mercury retrogrades in earth signs that are asking us to really think about, okay, how are we spending our time? How are we spending our money? What do we value? And the Venus retrograde has amplified that. I see a lot of folks who leave work, who change jobs because they realize during the Venus retrograde, like, I'm just not being valued. I'm not satisfied here. My gifts and talents are not being put to the highest service for the greatest good of all. You know, to live a meaningful life, we want to be fully utilized. And so the Queen of Pentacles really asks, you know, what's inside of you? What is that beautiful garden within that wants to blossom and come out and be shared? So queens in tarot are not about a specific gender. They can sometimes be about a specific person, but it's really about being transformed from the inside out by that element and by that energy. And when we know what's meaningful to us and what's worth our time, and when we're judicious with our energy and our efforts, we embody that queen. So last but not least, the bonus card is the Two of Swords. Balance, balance, balance. Do not overthink it. Keep it simple. Virgo can easily fall into worry. Do not worry. Try to be happy if and when you can. The Two of Swords is like, how do you balance your mind? So the mind is really connected to the nervous system, is connected to the guts and the digestion, and all of these are areas that can get kicked up in Virgo season. So get extra support for your mental health, get extra support for your nervous system, get extra support for your digestive system, your enteric nervous system, and yeah, just, you know, kind of be with the earth in ways that feel good and nourishing and supportive for you this Virgo season. So that's what I have. If you would like to go deeper on your own chart, you can book a session with me at Laura Campagna astrology.com, and I offer astrology, tarot combinations, energy healing classes, all of that. And I look forward to connecting with you soon.